Hello, my name is Kiera Walker and welcome to my channel. This video is going to be about work and life balance. Now, I wanted to do this video for a very long time but didn't feel like my work and life was very balanced. And I also wanted to do it because I'm interested in how other women, not for comparison or competition, how do they handle their career, how do they manage their household. It's just something either I'll find relatable, very inspiring, or they're doing something that I could apply to my life, and just getting tips and advice and things like that I might find helpful. I have two key roles. Number one being I am a mum to two children, and I want to be the best mum that I can be, have the happiest children, be a happy mum and be a good wife. And the second is obviously is my job, and I want to be a good employee. I want to do well within my profession. I want to have a good career and be a provider for my family. Those two key roles are huge roles and responsibility, and with that you may have to manage the finances, manage the household. Okay, yes, be a provider and also look after your children. It could be really overwhelming. So like, how do you handle it all? How do you do it all and do it well? I guess the answer for me is I don't handle it all. I don't, because if I do, I'll get really grumpy and depressed and overwhelmed and stressed. Let's talk about work. So I actually work full time and I work from home. Now I know that is a huge bonus and I feel very privileged, very lucky. And I know very few women get to do that and be at home. And I've worked like 12 hours a day, 5 days a week away. So I know what it's like to have limited time. And I've also worked shift patterns, and that is absolutely awful. So how do I try and get some kind of balance with my work and my life? Now, it's very difficult, and like I said at the beginning of the video, I haven't got that right, and I don't think I would ever completely get it bang on, because when the problem with working from home, and by no means am I complaining, I am just explaining, is that your work tends to integrate with your life. Now, some of you may work from home, whether your business, you have your own business, doing childcare or anything that's home based, web based or anything, that it kind of does integrate with your life, just like having your own business integrate with your life. You got to keep it running, you have to keep the wheels spinning. So I think over the years, my work is part of my life now. I don't, switch my laptop on at 9 and then shut it at 5:30. It just doesn't work that way. I think if I need to do something with work, I just do it. I just see my work like a lifestyle choice. It's no different from if you were a farmer, where you have to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning, feed the cows, feed the animals. You just do it, right? Because that's the lifestyle you've chosen. And that's very the same with me and my job. It's the career that I've chosen, so it's a part of my life, and I'm lucky enough that I do love my job and I want to do it. So it doesn't bother me if someone email me at 10:30. If I know the answers to it, I will always respond to it. So that's not a big issue at all. But you got to sometimes as well, when you're having your holiday and you need to have time out, that you do prioritize and think, well, do I really have to respond at this very second when I'm about to, you know, have some fun with my family. No, you don't. I think the company that you work for, or I work for, will carry on without me just fine. And it's okay to, you know, let go control a little bit and let somebody else in. And that's, I guess, the mindset I'm at, is just say, you know what, it will carry on without you, so go and enjoy your holiday, have your break, have your time out. So I'm doing that a lot more now. So the next thing I want to talk about is sharing responsibility and losing some control. It's easy as a mum to like want to do it all. I know I do, but I know I can't. So it's, if you have a partner, then, you know, share that responsibility with them. Like I just recently, even though I've been with my partner for 20 years, I've always dealt with my own finances. And out of the two of us, I am absolutely rubbish at it. I'm the big spender. So I've handed over my finances to my husband, you know, as to look after our household. And it was the best decision ever. The responsibility's been taken off me. And I could like spend without thinking about the consequences, because he's there to do that. It's worked for us. You know, if you have a partner that's better at certain things, then just give it to them to do it, and just wash your hands with it, right? Because you'll have a million other things that you could be doing. And like when it comes to like the house and cleaning and tidying, things like that, I'm a bit of a control freak with that, you know. I'm sure my eldest daughter, my husband, could do it just fine, but I like things done in a certain way. So that's something like I might complain to them about, oh, you're not putting the washing away, your wet clothes on the floor, whatever it is. I think it's because like I've created an environment where I do everything for them. And, you know, the thought of them, I don't know, even cleaning the bathroom, it would be nice, right, to have a bit of break. But I'm like, oh, it's not done right, it's just not done right. Or getting them to do the dishes, oh, it's just not done right. So I can't seem to let that go. So if I'm complaining and stressing out about how untidy the house is, I think that's really is my fault, because, you know, I'm not sharing that load with anyone else, because I think I could do better. And if I have the time to do it, I actually enjoy cleaning. I find it very therapeutic, unless it's like cleaning the window or something like that. You know, I hate doing that, or putting the washing away. I hate doing that as well. But yeah, just trying to let go of some control. I say it helps to give you that work and life balance. And I think as well, consciously for me this year compared to last year, I felt like last year was all work, and I was putting work, you know, as my priority all the time. But this year I wanted to, you know, celebrate the all the events and activities. I wanted to do more and make sure that the time I have with my children and my family are quality time. So, you know, when I'm with them, you know, they have my attention, and I'm not trying to do other things, like trying to get the housework done, you know, when the children are at nursery or at school, trying to get the shopping done. Again, you know, you get an hour for your lunch break, utilize that time, or do it on the internet. So I love the fact that I free up my weekend now without having to do the Saturday shopping. It's absolutely awful dragging your kids out, you know, one's running off, one's hanging off your arm or whatever. It takes you 3 times as long as if you were just on your own and able to think what you need and just get the shopping done. So now we have a full weekend to do what we want. I mean, we still go shopping for fun things, but not like repetitive things like food. And lastly is injecting as much fun into your life as possible. And what I mean by that is like having more family days out, having more quality time, having just time that you could build good memories. And I think out of all the years, this year has been the best year that I have managed to do that. So although my work and life balance isn't perfect, but you know, it's up there where I'm feeling like I'm working to live and not living to work. So yeah, we're having the most fun by just planning day out and doing activities with your children, whether it's just something very simple like arranging play dates and things like that, but it's just having more fun. And I think in the new year, that was my focus for this year, was just to do that, and I think I've got that pretty good. Where we do have fun as a family a lot. And yeah, and I will continue to trying to keep that work-life balance at a steady pace. Don't get me wrong, one month it's going to be really bad than others, but that's life. You don't know what life is going to throw at you, but if you make the most of everything, and whether it's Halloween, Pancake Day, you know, Thanksgiving, or whatever it is, just make it amazing. Anyway, I don't want to be waffling on. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please stick around and check out some of my other videos on this channel. And if you see that red button, that means you're not subscribed. Go ahead and subscribe. It's free, just a click of a button. Ring that bell for notification. And I hope to see you guys later. Okay, bye bye.